Sixers go up against the Detroit Pistons. And guys, for the Pistons, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Guys, let's talk about Nerlens Noel. Really made the most of his rookie season, which was actually, if you want to say, it was his second season.
Yeah, it really wasn't his rookie.
But it really, no, technically he was a rookie.
Okay.
After sitting out after the 8th.
We're in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with a sweeping look at City Hall. It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Pistons come into town for this one. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark. The 76ers leading. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. Detroit's head coach and I got a chance to talk for a bit. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
You know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
And the 3 off target from Freak. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Right side Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Freak with it. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Washington. He used that pick to get in close.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers. One more time.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 5th in opponent field goal percentage, 12th in rebounding, and they were in the top as well. This is a team that has shown improvement defensively, and they feel like they're not done yet.
And you mentioned their ranking in terms of opponent field goal percentage. Such an important stat. They did not give up the easy looks. You really had to work for whatever you got.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. They set the pick. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 2. They double him with Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Johnson from outside. Can't get it to go. 76ers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. There's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Freak, number 1.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Pistons trail by 4. Now here's Jackson. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Now the 76ers on the break. And Freak throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
The drive by Jackson to the wing on the left. Meeks. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Meeks got his first points of the night. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Washington.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Tries a three, and it's Freak missing.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Up and in on the layup. Freak's got 6 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Pistons missed. Freak in a 2-guard. Okafor out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Smith in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. The 3, and that one's good.
What's up, y'all?
Freak's got the first pick.
Let me see who won. Oh.
For the 76ers. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to Utah.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch. You know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
And the 76ers making a change here. Landry's checked in. Smith kicks to Covington. Landry with the screen. Steps back and shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The quick step back gave him just enough separation to get that one up.
The feed to Caldwell Pope. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And it's Freak missing. Pistons trail by 5. Drummond with a screen on Smith. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Freak. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. For Detroit, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Drummond a screen. Jackson with it. Now Smith defending. All sorts of time. And he gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far. Philadelphia leading by 3. Smith kicks to Freak. Okafor sets the pick for Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. Great showing for him last season. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 11 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
No good on that one.
You look at the game so far for Freak. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that more be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Pistons trail by 4. Drummond a screen. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Great defense that time from Freak.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Pistons. Here's Freak. Morris with the block. Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Smith. Jackson has the open look. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got 7.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Smith dishes to Freak. Shoots a 3. Rebound, Detroit. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Here's Covington, who's guarded by Johnson. Here's Freak, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Freak. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Pistons have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He finished with 24 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris.